Good morning, good afternoon, or good night. Hello, my divine masculine Geminis. I hope you are doing well. As you can see, I already have the spread pulled out. And like I've been saying in my other videos, I have shortened underneath, so don't worry. I'll towards the end of the reading, I'll be pulling some angel messages. So just to jump right into the reading, it took a while for me to, gather the reading and what the message was saying. But so I'll show you the cards first. First, I have Destiny. Then I have the Seven of Cups. I have the Queen of Swords. I have the Nine of Swords. And I have the Nine of Wands. Nine of Fire. Okay. I'll get into the next one in a second. But I do want to give this message. So, Divine Masculines. What I got from your reading was that right now you are in the mode of creating. You're creating, right? You're creating in two ways. You're creating physically. You are working right now and trying to build your life, follow your passions or just simply working. But you're also creating mentally. You're manifesting. You're manifesting energetically, okay? But the work that you're doing, the work that you're creating physical in your physical world seems like it's not coming from a genuine space. Excuse me. You're doing what you love. You may be doing what you love to do. But what I mean by not coming from a genuine space is like you're doing it to prove yourself to those around you or to people that you know or just to others in general. You're creating because you feel like you're not doing enough or you feel like you yourself are not enough. So you feel like you need to create good content or you just need to create something good enough for everyone else to love. And you need that approval, and you're also creating out of fear. You're creating out of a space of fear. Okay, from a fearful space. Fear of not gaining the abundance that you want financially. Fear that your finances are in danger. But when you create from fear or to prove yourself or because you feel like you're not enough, the art or the content or whatever it is that you're creating physically, it's not your best work. Okay? It can't be your best work because your focus is not on your inspiration or on your drive, on creating that thing. Your focus is on what everyone else is thinking. Your focus is on you're not enough, so you have to do this. Your focus is on, okay, I have to do this because I need to hurry up and create and create and create because, I need the money. Where's the money going to come from? So you're not creating your best work. And so that also affects the way you see yourself and you see your self-worth. All right. That doesn't mean the work you're creating right now is bad. It doesn't mean that it's not good or anything like that, or like it's terrible. That's not it at all. It's good. It's just not where it could be, So you're out of balance right now. You're needing to, your guidance is to go, the guidance in general is usually always to go within because everything starts with the self. But your guidance is to go within and kind of check yourself. That's what I'm getting right now. You need to check yourself. And you need to check your motives behind everything that you're doing. You have the Queen of Cups, the Eight of Swords, Six of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, and the Seven of Wands. Okay. And the reason why I was saying you feel like you're trying to prove yourself was because of the Seven of Wands energy. It says, defend your beliefs and decisions, stand your ground. And, you know, in this case, I'm just getting, you just feel like you're having to prove yourself to someone or to society. Or even prove yourself to yourself. You feel like you have to prove yourself in some way because you need that satisfaction, you know. You need somehow to know that you are enough. But the only way for you to realize that is for you to go within yourself, for you to stop what it is you're doing and to sit in your own energy. I say that so much because it is so important. Because if you don't even know your own energy, when you take in everyone else's energy, everyone else's opinion, it gets overwhelming and it gets to be too much, especially when you don't have your own energy, when you're not at home within yourself. Okay. And the Queen of Cups in this case to me was the need to be patient with yourself. You're really needing to be patient with yourself. You're really needing to give yourself that time, that nurturing, that care. You need to go into your feminine side and allow your feminine side to nurture your masculine side, to do that self-care, you know. I love seeing videos on Twitter or just social media in general, you know, men doing face masks. Or I also like to emphasize gender does not matter when it comes to divine masculine, divine feminine. That's all energy. So you could be a woman and be a divine masculine 100%. But I'll say this. I love going on Twitter and seeing masculines, divine masculines doing things like, you know, doing little face masks or going shopping for themselves, look like just taking videos of them in the mirror looking good. And those are just minor examples of giving that time to you, separating time from everything else just for you, to make sure you are okay, that you feel good about yourself, that you feel comfortable in your own skin, that you feel comfortable being yourself, that you know who yourself is, that you know your authentic self, the core, the rawness of you. Okay. And when you do this, things start to feel like they're more in flow. Right now, you're trying to control everything. But you need to release this control. And what I mean by control is you're trying to control the unexpected, or you're trying to keep control over your finances. You know, I can't go broke. I can't let it get below this amount. You know, I have a lot of face down cards on the side that I'll get into here in a second. That I was just drawn to pull, but yeah, you keep trying to control what you cannot control. Like I said, changes, the unexpected, the way people respond to your content or your work, the way their opinions of you as a person. You can't control that. I always love to say, and this is something my grandmother always told me, is like, people are going to talk, people are going to gossip, whether you're doing well or if you're not doing so well at that time. Okay. They're looking from the outside in. You can't even begin to describe everything, everything in detail to get people to understand. And even then, even if you could, people have their own world that they live in, you know, and you're just stepping into it. So they're going to have their own perspective, their own view of you and what you're doing, and their own opinion of it. Okay. So you can't control the uncontrollable. All right. You have to move in flow. You have to be in flow. And that's what this is. The Seven of Cups in this deck is about being in flow of the tides of your life. Okay, being in flow of the changes that are happening, being in acceptance so that you can flow better excuse me, with what's happening right now. And then destiny, okay? So you may be trying to control where your destiny is headed, or, you know, again, the way everything happens in your life. You want to know what's going to happen, when it's going to happen, so you can prepare for it, but it just does not work that way. So that's when you learn to release and let go. Let go of that control. Let go of the idea that you can control what's happening, okay? The only thing you can control is the way you're going to respond to something, the way you're going to respond to your emotions, the way you're going to respond to outside influences, outside opinions, you know. That is the only thing you can control, is how you are going to respond. You can't even control your emotions. You can control the way you respond to your emotions, but as a human being, naturally emotions are just going to come up. You know, the way our mind is connected to our heart, especially if they're not quite connected, that misalignment, you know, even that, you just can't control the way you feel about something. So what you do then is analyze your feelings. You ask yourself, why do I feel this way? You know, why am I so concerned with this? You know, why do I need control? And then see if those answers are really rational. Okay? And again, being patient with yourself, understanding that you are a human being. Okay, you're gonna have feelings, and that they're completely valid, that you're meant to feel those feelings, that you're meant to give attention to those feelings, because the only thing you're doing when you block those feelings out is leaving them for later. You're just saving them for later. And the longer you leave that to fester there, that's exactly what it's doing, is festering. And eventually it's going to get to you. You're going to start to physically feel that. All right. So be patient with yourself. Give yourself that nurturing. Give yourself that love, that time. And realize that you don't have to constantly be creating, especially if it's not coming from a space of authenticity or love, you know? The love for your craft, the love for your passion, the thing you're passionate about, you know, the love for yourself, and the fact that you are on a journey, and that you have goals, and that you have a purpose, you know. So I'm going to go ahead and reveal the covered cards. Start with this. So first card we have is the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is about clarity. It's about new beginnings. It's about new opportunities coming your way. All right. So allowing yourself to be in this state of flow and acceptance of what's happening right now in the present, in your present life, in your present moment, accepting things the way they are right now. That doesn't mean you just stop and give up, but you're appreciating where you are right now. You're appreciating the journey that you've gone through to get to the point where you are right now. You appreciate the growth that you've experienced. And I'm actually going to refer to the book on this card, feeling drawn to it. Like I always say, I don't refer to all the books that come with the decks that I get. Only certain ones. So let's see. Like I said, new ideas, new opportunities, new beginnings. Personal truths highlights to me. I'm only gonna read what highlight to me whenever it comes to your reading. All right. So your personal truths and new beginnings, new ideas, and new opportunities. So personal truths, like I said before, you're manifesting energetically. You're manifesting what you believe in your mind, okay? The mind and the tongue are powerful tools. What you speak, what you think the most, the strongest, whether it be positive or negative, that's what manifests in your world, and that becomes your world until you decide to change that. Until you bring attention and realize, okay, realize what it is you're actually doing, and you consciously change that. Okay, that's your personal truth. All right. And I'm good with that. Then we have abundance. Okay, so this abundance is coming your way. You are already abundant, in fact. And that's what you need to realize. You need to be in the present moment and realize right now that you have everything you need, and whatever you don't have, you're going to get it in divine time. You're going to get it at the perfect time, but you need to work with what you have right now. Okay? Your guidance right now is to go within yourself. That's your job right now, is to go within yourself and start creating from a space of genuity, authenticity, and love, not for anybody else, not because you feel like you have to create, not because you feel like you're in a hurry, or no, it needs to come from a space of genuity. And this is what invites your abundance, your new beginnings. All right. And we have journey. Okay. Appreciate your journey. Appreciate where you've been. Okay. Appreciate the dark times. That doesn't mean you have to love all the painful experiences that you went through. You know, what you're appreciating is the after, the wisdom that came from it, what you learned from that. Okay. And if you don't quite understand why something happened, or maybe, you know, things haven't clicked yet when it comes to a certain thing, first of all, realize if you're holding any resentment within yourself, any anger within yourself about that situation, give attention to that, pay homage to that, but release it, and then reanalyze that, okay? But don't stay stuck on it. If it's still not coming to you, release it. Let it go and save it for later. You know, eventually it's going to come to you. But don't like solely focus on that one thing. Focus on your present moment, all right? And focus on how far you've come, masculines. You've come so far. This journey is not for nothing. This journey, you are headed somewhere. You're headed towards your abundance, your new beginnings. This keeps coming up. The Ace of Pentacles keeps coming up, okay? It's been coming up for everyone, but the fact that it just emphasizes so much this abundance, this Ace of Pentacles also means abundance, a new beginning in your physical world, in abundance. And this is not just abundance in finances. This is abundance in finances, in love, in self-love, in self-worth, in the love that's around you, whether it's family or friends or both, you know, your soul family. It's just abundance in your journey, okay? The abundance that comes from your journey. All right. But also, yes, abundance in finances. But you need to give yourself that time, that you need to be patient with yourself. Okay. Okay. I'm going to do that one last because it came up twice. Then we have desire. Okay. Your desires, your goals, and the things that you're passionate about are going to bring you abundance. If you've been questioning that, if whether or not you're on the right path, or whether or not you're doing the right thing when it comes to your purpose, you are on the path towards your purpose. You are on the path towards fulfilling your purpose. But there are steps to getting there. Okay? You don't just jump there. You don't just jump to success. And by success, I mean your success, not society's success, not society's vision or idea of success. This is your success, okay? And that means your self-love, like I've been saying, your balance between your head and your heart, your masculine and your feminine, the alignment that you feel, the just feeling good, feeling in flow of the tides of life. You're in flow with whatever's happening. You're accepting whatever's happening, you know? And again, I want to touch on acceptance, because some people get it confused when I say that. Accepting doesn't mean you settle. You're not settling, but you're not in resistance to what's happening. You're not fighting it. Like, let's say, I'm trying to use a good example. All right, let's say I'm broke, as if I'm pretending. All right, let's say I'm broke, because I am. I'm broke, right? My version of acceptance of that is, I'm broke, but I'm not going to be broke. Okay. I'm not going to be broke forever. That's just right now. That doesn't mean I stop doing whatever it is I'm doing. Doesn't mean I stop this, or I just give up, or I settle for where I am right now. Definitely not. No. I just realized that my account is significantly low. Okay. I realize that. Okay, that's the truth. But my truth is also that I'm going to be abundant. That's meant for me. I already know it's meant for me. That's where you need to be. Okay. Yes, you're going to go up and down. You're a human being. It's going to, that whole self-worth thing, the way you see yourself, the way you see the work that you're doing, it's going to go up and down. But the point is to get to where you realize that you're a human being and that you're going to go through that, but you have the power to pick yourself back up out of that you're not going to stay down there. Okay. And then we have the 5 of Cups, and it actually came up twice. So there's a feeling of regret about something, or there's a feeling of something didn't go how you planned it to go. So there's self-doubt. That's what this is. It's self-doubt. And so you're upset about it. You're you may have a specific thing that you're doing, that you're pursuing, and because of the way things look in your physical world, it's just, it's like it's causing you to doubt yourself. It's causing you to doubt whether you're good enough or not, whether you're good at what you do. You're like, am I really good at it? I mean, like, I feel like I am, or it really looks to me like I am, but the results aren't showing. No one's watching, or no one's saying anything, or but you're looking too much on the outside. If you know what you're doing, like if you know you're good at what you do, all you need to worry about is your refinement, getting better at it. That's the focus right now, is getting better at it. And when you start questioning yourself, that's the time to stop what you're doing and to go within. All right, that's also refinement of yourself, refinement of your perspective of yourself, the way you see yourself. Okay. Then we had the 7 of Cups, which came up also came up twice. Okay. So it's about being in flow, but you're also confused. So you need to get an acceptance and flow of what's happening in your world right now. But there's also confusion here. So you could be confused about, again, whether you're on the right path or not, or whether you're good enough. You are, masculines, you are good enough. Okay, but your focus is on the wrong thing. That's why it seems to you like you're not. That's an illusion that you have, that's been created from conditioning, okay, and from a lack of focus in the right area. All right. Then we also have the Page of Wands, which says news of an exciting new endeavor. Use your originality and ingenuity. And confidence stands out to me when it comes to the keywords. So when this card says a news of an exciting new endeavor, this just emphasizes the fact that, where is it? Okay, I had it in the stack. The fact that your abundance and new beginnings, that's the new endeavor, a brand new life, okay? Coming from your passions, your goals, the things that you're pursuing, all right? I have to, it's stopping me in my tracks. Excuse me. But your new beginnings and your abundance is already here, but what you desire is coming. Another reason for desire. What you desire is on its way. You don't desire for that. You don't desire for those things for no reason. That's there for a reason. Your imagination, the things that you imagine or come up with, that's there for a reason. Okay? What else? Okay, so I focused on that. And then, these were also face down. We have the Three of Swords and the 8 of Wands. So 8 of Wands has to do with things coming in quickly. It also has to do with travel. So if that's been something that's been on your mind, or having to do with what it is you do in general, or something you've just been wondering about, travel may be something that's coming up for you. It actually is coming up for some of you. For others, let me refer to the book on this one, actually. But yes, travel is coming up for some of you. Others of you, You'll find me singing and humming a lot for no reason at all. Don't mind me. Okay. So this is change, transformation, transmutation, and freedom. Renewed purpose. Again, I only read certain keywords. So change, transformation, okay? Changing your mindset and allowing yourself to go through that transformation, that complete transformation of your perspective in general, your perspective of self, your perspective of the reason why you do the work that you do, and the perspective of your journey and the reason why things are happening the way they're happening and going the pace it's going. Okay. And transmutation, transmuting that energy of needing to prove yourself and needing that validation or not being enough, transmuting that energy into the opposite, okay, the latter, going within, transmuting that energy and going within, okay. That's enough of that. Then was the Three of Swords, and Three of Swords is normally about sadness or pain, but in this case, it's about learning, okay. That's the Three of Swords, and you see he's reading, and you see the illumination coming from the book. Whenever I see that, I get you need to learn more about yourself, and you need to learn more about what it is that you're passionate about. Okay, I'll get this last card here, and then I'll get the angel messages. Aww. Okay, you need to learn more about yourself and learn to love who you are authentically, who you are at your core, so that people can see that love, so that people can see the love in your work, that you really love what you do, okay? That you really love yourself, and that you're comfortable where you are. That's also the Seven of Wands, that you're comfortable and you're ready to stand up for your beliefs, you know, the reasons why you do what you do. Now it's coming from a genuine space. So you're standing up for what you're doing. Okay? So that is beautiful. So to close out this reading, I'm going to get some angel messages for my divine masculine Geminis. Okay. We got Astara. You deserve the best. Reach for the stars with your dreams and desires, and do not compromise. Okay? Reach for the stars. Don't compromise. And you realize that you do deserve the best, masculines. You are enough. You're more than enough. Okay? You are more than enough. So keep moving forward. Keep doing what you do. Keep doing you. Kidding. Just, all right. Anyway. Okay, I keep wanting to skip this one, but it says, okay, patience. Now is the time to learn. Where is it? Now is the time to learn, study, and gather information. Enjoy being a student, because in the future, you will synthesize your knowledge into action. Tell me why I just said that. You can't make this up. You can't make this up. Be patient with yourself, masculines. Be patient with yourself and take your time and learn what it is you need to learn, so that you can refine your craft, so that you can refine your work and feel more confident in your work. Just like at the beginning of this reading, I was saying, whenever you create out of an ingenuine space and it's not for you and it's not to fulfill your purpose and it's coming from somewhere else, the work is not at its best. Okay, it's good, but it's not at its best. It's not where it should be. It's not where it's supposed to be. Okay. And no one can tell you, no one on the outside of you can tell you what your work or your craft is, or your purpose is supposed to look like. Only you know what that is. You know exactly what that is. All right. And you know it's not coming from a genuine space right now. All right. But you're going to fix that. You and your angels and the divine are going to fix that. Oh, running out of breath here. Okay, we have Ray. Yoga and exercise are essential to your well-being, peace of mind, and spiritual growth right now. So whenever this is saying yoga and exercise, some of you may be into yoga and exercise. Some of you may have never even delved into that. Try it out, okay? It can't hurt you. It may be a little painful physically because, you know, you're stretching some muscles you didn't even know you had. But it's good for your body because it helps you physically like open up your muscles, you know. Also, if you're just an avid gym goer, keep going. Whenever you go, don't go to release. Let me say that. Whenever you go to the gym, go in with the purpose of release. All right, releasing control, releasing tension within the body, and just allowing yourself to like literally physically flow. Not just energetically being in flow, which is also needed, but to be like physically in flow, releasing, like I said, any tension in the body. Let's save this for the side. We just got the Ace of Fire, new beginnings in your passions, your goals, new opportunities. I'm telling you, an exciting new opportunity. What did you just get? News of an exciting new endeavor. Okay. So yes. And yes, like I said, see, it says yoga and exercise for your peace of mind, your well-being, and your spiritual growth. Movement. Simply movement. Simply put, okay? Being in movement. Move around, okay? Take a walk outside. You know, do yoga. Go to the gym, all right? What else? We have Chantal. Okay, so it says new romance is imminent, either with a newcomer or through reignited passion in your existing relationship. Be open to giving and receiving love. Okay, so some of you may be in a current connection and you may be in separation with this person. All right, and this partially in a way has to do with the lack of genuity when it comes to what you create. Okay, because you're not only concerned with what others around you are thinking or feeling like you're not enough. You may feel like you're simply not enough for this person. All right, and that's where, again, you need to allow your divine feminine in yourself to nurture your divine masculine within yourself, so that you remember that how divine you actually are, how worth it you actually are, so that you can be in your masculine power. Okay, there needs to be balance with your divine feminine, with your masculine and feminine energies to be more in your power, and that goes vice versa. Okay, but for those of you who are not currently in a connection with one, whether you're in separation or not, who just aren't dealing with anyone, and you have this strong desire to be in a relationship, but you feel like you're either not good enough or simply not ready because you know you have work you need to do for yourself. Keep moving forward. Do that work for yourself. All right. New romance is coming in your life. It's on its way, and it will come at the right time. All right. So don't be concerned about, oh, I'm not enough, or I want this love, but I'm taking too long. You're not taking too long. You're taking the perfect amount of time. The only time it gets to be a concern is when you're ignoring issues, where you're not giving attention to yourself or paying attention where attention is needed. All right. And last card. Pull both of these. Sorry, two of them are coming to me. Okay. So we have Bethany. This kind of goes along with Ray here about the yoga and movement. When you take excellent care of yourself, everybody benefits. Give yourself a relaxing treat today, such as a massage, seesaw, or bath. Pretty much. Take care of yourself, okay? Make sure you're good, all right, before you do anything. And then the next card I got was your desired outcome will occur in the very near future. Have patience and have faith, and don't worry. Oh, sorry. And don't try to force it to happen. Releasing control. That came up for you guys earlier. So release control, be in acceptance, be in flow of what's happening in your present moment. Go within yourself and give yourself that nurturing and that time. Go into your feminine energy, go work out, move around and realize that you are enough. Put your stuff down for a second, and give yourself that attention, give yourself that time. All right. So that you can work from a genuine space. So you can work from genuine energy. All right. I love you, masculines. I do personal readings. If you would like a personal reading from me, just message me on my email, which is below in the description box. If you have any questions, I'm open and free to answer them for you. You have a beautiful day, morning, night, wherever in the world you're in. I love you guys, all right?